Chapter 4. She loves a challenge. Mr. Pierce, the marketing director, whose report had been cut off by the phone call, probed cautiously. Call it a day. We'll continue tomorrow. Adrian Pierce leaned back. The chair's casters shrieked against the floor. Looking at him like this, no one below dared even breathe. Since the car accident, Mr. Pierce's temper had turned unpredictable. No one in the group risked courting bad luck in front of him. Hearing the engine in the drive, Ava Hart ran out of the villa in a white dress, long hair to her waist, her pure, sweet face bright with a radiant smile, just like the lively, adorable girl in his memory. Adrian's face went cold at once. "Adrian, why are you so late? The dishes are going cold. Hurry in," Ava said, looping her arm through his and ignoring his frosty expression as she tried to tow him inside. "Ava, I don't hit women, but if necessary, I can break my principles. If you dare take photos again," he paused, "or let those photos get out. Don't say I didn't warn you." He pried her pale arm off his wrist and strode in. Ava stood behind him. She'd been indulged by Adrian since childhood. Taking 3 days straight of his cold face felt new. Challenges were her favorite thing. Even if Adrian was now deep in love with her good sister, so what? Anything Ava wanted, she had never failed to get. Except a fleeting loneliness crossed her heart, so quick she didn't notice it herself. After standing there a moment, she lifted her smile again and jogged into the villa. By the time she reached the dining room, Adrian had already washed his hands and sat down to eat, without the slightest intention of waiting for her. "Thank you, Mrs. Lynn." Ava accepted the bowl Mrs. Lynn handed over and thanked her sweetly, enough to make the housekeeper's heart bloom. Ever since Ava arrived, the Pierce estate had been full of laughter every day. She was friendly and naturally familiar with everyone. She could even joke with the gardener trimming the back lawn grass, let alone the young maids in the house. Whenever they had a free moment, they gathered to chat with her. Mrs. Lynn had worked here for 5 years and had never seen the estate so lively. The gentleman was usually cold, reserved, and terse. His girlfriend, though lovely and refined, carried that elegant, aristocratic aloofness that kept people at a distance. She didn't speak much either. Unless necessary, the staff would never take the initiative to talk, and even Mrs. Lynn, the housekeeper, had exchanged only a few words with Grace Hart. By contrast, everyone adored the lively, bright, cheeky, adorable younger sister. Everyone except the gentleman. Mr. Pierce remained icy to Ms. Hart the younger. In Mrs. Lynn's heart, that was proof of his devotion. Apart from Ms. Grace, even a girl this likable couldn't move him. "Adrian, are you really not going to say a single word to me?" Ava sipped her soup. She didn't dare eat much. She had a performance tomorrow and needed to be disciplined, even if her cooking was dangerously good. "I've got rehearsals later. I'll eat and go. Won't be back tonight. Adrian, will you come watch me perform? It seems you've never seen a formal show of mine. If you come, I'll save you a seat." Her sweet, soft voice carried a trace of regret. "I used to dance only for you. Now I am on the World S stage dancing for many people, yet you haven't watched even once." Ava sighed lightly. "All right, if you don't want to come, I won't save you a seat." She smiled, sweet as sugar. Her homecoming debut was almost impossible to get tickets for. She had no time to hold a ticket for a man with zero artistic sense. Through the whole meal, it was always Ava talking. Mrs. Lynn passed by a few times and heard bits of it, looking at Ava with a heart full of pity. She had no idea what the younger Miss Hart had done to make the gentleman this ruthless. He didn't respond with a single word. Ava went to the New Harbor Grand Theater that day for rehearsal and finished very late. She checked into a nearby hotel with the company. There she ran into an unexpected person. Wesley Hale. What a coincidence. Are you from New Harbor too? Wesley's handsome face broke into a surprised, brilliant smile. He and Ava had met in Finland while watching the Aurora, two compatriots bumping into each other abroad. Because of a few small mishaps, they'd crossed paths 4 times in one day. He'd been traveling alone then, and so had she. They hit it off and toured Northern Europe together for over a month. When they parted, they never asked where the other was going or where they were from. She hadn't expected to meet him again the moment she returned to the country. "Yeah, born and raised in New Harbor. Gotta run. My colleagues are calling me." Ava waved goodbye. "Wait." Wesley caught her hand. He smiled, sunshine bright. "Let's exchange contacts. I'll take you to dinner another day." "Sure." Ava pulled up her WeChat QR code for him. The warmth of his fingers at her wrist stirred something. Men like Wesley, sunny and open, were exactly her type. Abroad, with her return home coming up, she'd let the feeling stay at good impression. She hadn't expected to meet him again so soon back home. Their fate really wasn't shallow, which meant, on Adrian's side, she needed to speed things up. Back in her room, Ava washed up and went straight to sleep. Early the next morning, she went to rehearsal with the company. The performance was at 8 in the evening. It went smoothly, just as she'd imagined. She never fought a battle unprepared. The only exception in her life had been Adrian Pierce. During the years abroad, she'd focused on study and dated when she could. She'd had no energy to keep up with home. She hadn't learned about Adrian and Grace until the day before she flew back. She hadn't expected her good sister to like Adrian to this extent, not minding in the least that he was a man Ava had once used. Two sisters sharing one man. Just thinking the phrase made a chill crawl up her spine. It would sound horrible if it got out, but her pampered, precious sister, just like her mother, had a brain made of romance. Ava stepped out of the car and looked at the familiar villa, dazed for a moment. She hadn't been back in 6 years. Second miss? Mr. Quinn was shocked and delighted when he saw her in the courtyard. Mr. Quinn, long time no see. Ava's smile bloomed bright as she stepped forward to hug him lightly. Good, good, good. Back home at last. Mr. Quinn's eyes grew damp. Ava took his arm and walked in with him. Where's Mrs. Quinn? Is she well? I've been craving her cola wings all this time abroad. She drove out to pick up some wine. Today, something awkward flickered over Mr. Quinn's face. Today, the eldest miss brought Mr. Pierce home for dinner.